In August 2023, we, in the name of Public Seed Social Enterprise Company, organized a workshop for mushroom workshop here. We invite people in this area come to learn. There's about almost 100 people came to learn with us. This is a small forest, about 50 acres, that the owner of the forest gave us permission to use this forest for a long time. So the name of Public Seed Social Enterprise Company, we want to use this place to be a place to save variety of tuber or plant that they can grow in the forest. Last April, we invite a lot of people here to plant tubers together. Many kinds of tubers were planted, and then many of them growing now. Look at this one. This is the leaf of tubers. Wild tubers. They grow by themselves. Nobody take care of them. Just drop the bulb on the ground beside the tree stem. They just sprout in May and then climb up trees. They climb up trees. They grow very well, and they produce a lot underground. And they never die after that. They produce a lot of bulb, and each bulb can grow back again. This is a food that we don't need to take care of them. It's the cheapest way to produce food for us. Tubers, different kind of tubers, they are incredible food because they don't need chemical, they don't need care, don't need people to water them. They just grow. They grow very well. So we came here and then we think about to have some ceremony, to use some belief to help us to protect the forest. So we have the ceremony to ordain the trees. Normally we ordain people, but here we ordain the trees, because when we ordain the trees, people will respect to the trees. They will not cut the tree. So it's a good technique to preserve the forest. That's why we invite monks come and they chanting, then ordain the tree. When the tree were ordained, that tree will be the secret trees, and then some spirit will help to protect the trees. This is a way I think it will help to protect the tree very well. And then we got a lot of villagers around this area to participate with this ceremony, and then many of them enjoy learning about mushroom, because the tradition of eating mushroom is in their life for a long time. But in the last 30 years, all the forests disappear and the mushroom disappear too. A new generation don't know what kind of mushroom is edible, what kind of them is poison. So they need to learn again and then learn how to cook them, because mushroom, some of them, if you know how to cook them, it will be safe and delicious. If you don't know, it can be poison too. So the wisdom of eating mushroom is important. We need to preserve that wisdom too. This is the kind of mushroom that grow from termites. In the forest that have forest fire every year, this mushroom will never grow, because there's no termites grow in that forest. When termite has no rotten wood, no food, they move away. When no termites, there's no mushroom from the termites. This is all the mushroom that we harvest only a few minutes in this area. Mushroom in this forest, it feeds people. Many hundred people rely on mushroom in this small forest. They produce a lot, and some people can make more than $1,000 per month from selling mushroom here. And then many hundred families survive from, they got free food from this forest every year. So we need to learn, we need to preserve it. It's lucky that we still have some old people who know how to cook them, how to eat them. More lucky than that, we got Chef Charlie from Omagahet restaurant from Bangkok. He came to help us to show how to cook mushroom in different way, different from the normal style that villagers cook. So he cooked mushroom in the Japanese style, in Western style, in different kind of cooking. It's very fun to see how we can eat mushroom in different way. The taste is incredible. It's so good. Mushroom is cheap and free, and anybody can harvest them. They can produce a lot. So when we have forest, we have tons of food. That's a lot. They grow. People have to sleep in the forest in this season because the mushroom, they come up every 1 hour. And then they bloom, they grow fast. So every 2 hours, they will go out in the night time with the light to harvest mushroom. And then when they got them, they cook mushroom in different way. This is the fried mushroom and mushroom with sauce, and then grilled mushroom. Even fry want to eat mushroom too because it's so yummy. Mushroom is incredible food. We love mushroom, but in the last 30 years, wild mushroom decreased a lot. It makes a lot of people yearn for wild mushroom, but there's no more forest. Many of our ancestors have to get sick or die to learn which one is edible or not edible. So we don't want to lose this knowledge. We don't need to die again to learn which one is edible. That's why we need to preserve this wisdom. When people eat more mushroom, they will know that if they want more mushroom, they need to have more forest. To grow forest, they will have mushroom, they have tuber, they have wild vegetable, they have coffee, they have many things that they need in their life from the forest. So it's important to come back to preserve the tradition of eating mushroom.